Great post players, and they have to cover them. Seattle's a great defensive team. They're long, they're athletic, but the weak side's...
Picture this. Caitlin Clark sits on the bench, frustrated but supportive, watching her team battle without her for the 7th straight game. But something incredible is happening. The Indiana Fever just pulled off their 5th consecutive win, marking their longest winning streak in a decade. They're now sitting pretty in 5th place, just 1.5 games away from 2nd place. How is a team supposed to fall apart without their superstar doing the exact opposite? So how exactly did the Fever destroy the Seattle Storm? What did Natasha Howard do that put her alongside Tamika Catchings and Sophie Cunningham did that made her teammates call her firecracker? If you support the Fever, then comment. How about the Fever? Let's go. Here's what most people don't understand about the Fever's current situation. This isn't just another regular season game. The Indiana Fever entered the game against the Seattle Storm sitting in 6th place with a 16-12 record, but within striking distance to get the 2nd seed entering the playoffs. Every single game matters now for playoff seeding and home court advantage. You can't afford to lose games when the standings are this tight. This West Coast road trip could make or break their entire season. They still have tough games against Las Vegas, Phoenix, and Minnesota coming up. Those teams won't make it easy. The pressure is real because a bad road trip could drop them out of playoff position completely. But here's the crazy part. Without Clark, the Fever discovered something powerful. They're not just surviving. They're actually playing their best basketball in a decade. 7 straight games without their superstar, and they're currently 9 wins, 7 losses in games without her. That's not supposed to happen when you lose your best player. Secret to their success lies in something most championship teams eventually learn. When one star goes down, everyone else must level up. Coach Stephanie White talked about how this team's identity transformed. Clark dependent to collectively unstoppable. Boston became a facilitator. Kelsey Mitchell provided veteran leadership. Howard took on expanded scoring roles. Role players like Harry McDonald stepped up with vital speed and playmaking skills. Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hull brought the fire. White actually calls Clark's absence a blessing in disguise because it forced other players to find their roles. The team now runs a more balanced defensive attack with better ball movement and improved defensive versatility. They're harder to scout because different players can hurt you every night. This 5-game winning streak proves the Fever have championship depth. When Clark returns to this improved team, they'll be absolutely dangerous. Think about it. You take a team that's already winning without their best player, then you add that best player back. That's how championship runs start. But it was one player's explosive performance that really caught everyone's attention and earned her a nickname that perfectly captures her impact. Sophie Cunningham just lit up Seattle like the 4th of July. But here's what makes her performance absolutely mind-blowing. Most people don't know Cunningham entered this game shooting lights out from 3-point range all month long. She's been the league's hottest 3-point shooter in July, but she was carrying a massive burden that would have crushed most players. Entire Fever team, aside from Cunningham, went 0 for 17 from 3-point range in the game against Seattle. Every single player except one completely failed from beyond the arc. Think about that pressure. Your whole team can't buy a 3-pointer, and you're the only one keeping the offense alive from deep. That's championship-level mental toughness right there. Cunningham stepped up when it mattered most. She drained 4 3-pointers and scored a season-high 17 points in 33 minutes. She shot an incredible 5 of 6 from the field and 4 of 5 from beyond the arc. When everyone else was struggling, she became the engine that kept this offense running. Her teammates immediately knew they witnessed something special. Natasha Howard called her a firecracker after the game on social media. That nickname captures exactly what Cunningham brings to this. She explodes when you need her most and provides the spark that ignites everyone else. Just behind Cunningham's July shooting spree, reveal why she's become the leading candidate for 6th Person of the Year. She scored in double figures in 8 of her last 10 games. With Clark sidelined, Cunningham stepped into the starting lineup and showed she belongs there permanently.